Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Difficulty. YouTube recommended me. What should I say? Hey, I thought you said you're never gonna watch a VTuber, huh? Huh? What are you doing here? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry for the wait. I was cleaning up my. Oh gosh. Okay, I got like jewelry boxes during Christmas, and I haven't unpacked those yet. So I was moving them into my my jewelry box. It was in like one of those like little small boxes. Yeah, I was putting. I got distracted. Is what I'm trying to say. Hope this doesn't become an obsession. Hey, you know, here we don't judge. We don't judge, man. Embrace all your indulgences, cringe or not. I mean, hey, look, I'm the one that's streaming, and I'm still cringing at myself. You're good here, difficulty. It won't be difficult to hang out here. Okay, anyways. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Let me go ahead and change this to the live chat. Thank you for waiting. I hope you guys are ready to have a nice little productive stream. This is our chill Sunday stream where we do a little bit of yapping and a little bit of tapping and yeah. I try to make it comfy. You guys like this? Usually this was back there. I moved the Pepe over. I actually, when I was moving this, I was like, dude, I gotta dust this thing down. This is disgusting. I moved Pepe over onto my dirty shelf. I've had this for a while. Can you see it that well? Maybe if I turn off my lights. Yeah, let me turn off my lights. I was thinking like, where, you know what? I'll just turn off. Is that better? It looks worse. It looks worse. This is like a Vnus. It's like if you look up Pinterest gamer desk, like they're gonna have a bunch of these. It's really cool decor, isn't it? It's not cheap. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago. I think it was like $99. And honestly, I would say get it on a sale because it's not as like it looks cool, but the app is kind of like it's kind of funky. Not gonna lie. Like you could do all these different settings. So this is kind of like you can save all these pixel arts too. So I have little playlists on here, and you have the blank screen. You can get time. This is just a green color. I think it's to keep away like bugs or something. I don't know. It's summertime. I thought, let me give it a try. Oh, you also have like the hot list. You can't really see it, huh? Oh, this is better, right? And then I think this one goes with sound. So if I was playing like audio from here, you'll be able to like his face would be moving like the sound like a little bar thing. And I think this one might be like my pastel playlist. I don't know. But I like to keep it on this one, the art playlist. It makes me feel classy. Maybe I'll leave the lights off. It's kind of a mood. Kind of typing. I don't think I should have changed it. Anyways, if you like to mark yourself present for today's stream, let's see some. I think we should see study materials in the chat. As usual, it is a study hall. Let's see some study materials in the chat. What are you guys working on today? Oh yeah. Yeah, put some study materials in there, let me see some like notebook emojis, pencil emojis. paper, whatever else you use in class, an apple for the teacher. I mean, technically we're in a cafe, so I'll even take some coffee. What are you bringing with you to the cafe today? What are you working on? I want to hear it. The keyboard, Mara, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you here. I am gonna be working on a bit of a script today. I don't know, we'll see. No, I should, but I don't know if I could pull anything out of my brain. I'm at least gonna get started. I'm at least gonna write one sentence. I have my handy dandy notebook with me. Got this at Target. I was like, I need a to-do list. At work, we have like notepads with you know, the little check boxes and stuff. That helped me so much. So I was like, okay, if I need to lock in with VTuber stuff, I'll make this. And let's see, what do I gotta do? Okay, alright. This is good. Okay, we have that. Oh yeah, before I start studying, I promised you a little story time yesterday. And oh, sorry, if you missed it, I should have clipped it. If you missed it yesterday, you know, we ate our spicy cookie. So there's no more spicy cookies left. We only got the regular cookies. So our cookie roulette is officially over. No more cookie roulette. We did it. So I'm just gonna have this one as like a little morning pick-me-up. I'm just gonna enjoy this with my coffee because these cookies are very dry. Are we in detention? Does it look like detention? Huh? I thought this was like does it look like we're in detention? Maybe we could do like a detention themed study hall one day. Look at this. We're in the cafe, guys. We're in the cafe. You guys came to meet me for a little morning cafe date. What makes you think that you're in trouble? Okay. I'm gonna yap about this because I'm excited about it. I don't know if you guys are... Dude, as a kid, I was just like, who cares about like celebrity? But getting these autographs and just like, I don't know, just maybe it's not even just seeing celebrity for me. Maybe it's just seeing like actors on Broadway, like mainstream actors on Broadway. That's really the only ones that I've gone to. Let me get my other playbill. I've only seen these two plays and the Book of Mormon. And the only reason that I went to go see these is because I love Succession. And two of the main stars in Succession also starred in these plays. I went to go see this last year. Talked about it plenty of times before. An Enemy of the People. What's like the synopsis? I don't know. They're like having I think he's a doctor or scientist or something, and his brother's the mayor, and he's like, guys, like our water's so disgusting, and if we don't tell people that our water is disgusting, they're gonna get sick. But I think there's like, maybe they're like a tourist town or something, or like something was coming in. I don't know. Like the mayor was like, we can't tell people about the water because then nobody's gonna want to live here, and we're not gonna make any money. And then, yeah. Anyways, I went to go see this one last year, and it was my second play ever. Because I've only seen like the Book of Mormon before. Because I was gonna take some friends over, and I've always wanted to go see a Broadway play. Except the one that I've always wanted to go see was The Lion King. Because I remember seeing it on Disney 411, and I was just like, oh my god, The Lion King looks so cool. And I've always wanted to go see it, and it's still running. I still have the chance to see it, and maybe it's gonna run forever. I don't know, but I should go see it. It's been running for a long time, right? What if they take it away from me? Either way, I've only seen the Book of Mormon, And I went to go see that one because I love South Park. And I was just like, you know, maybe this seems like a good, easy introduction. Like, I feel like if I go see a Broadway play, like, I could have started with any of them, and I probably would have found myself enjoying it. But the friends that I went with, they weren't really, like, I guess, like, eager to go see a play. So that's why I was like, you know what, let's go see Book of Mormon. It's gonna be like something easy for us to digest, you know, like we all like South Park, we all like to laugh, and I don't know, it just seemed like an easy one to go to, and we really loved it. We all really loved it. So I was really excited to go see An Enemy of the People because it's not a musical and it was like a limited run, and of course I got to go see this is Jeremy Strong over here. He recently starred in, besides Succession. Wait, I have a coaster. Where is he? Where is he? Besides Succession. Gosh, I'm so cringe. He recently starred in The Apprentice as Ray Cohn, and the thing that I realized about seeing a play, is just that, oh gosh, it's on my notes app. It's on my notes app. Maybe I should get my phone. Okay. I'm getting in my head. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Sorry. I used to have Vitica app. Oh, I used to use a Vitica. But I found that I got too into like the setup, and I ended up like not sticking to it. I started using Finch, but I stopped using it for a while, and I can't bring myself to delete it because I really love my bird. So I'm thinking like, okay, I love my bird, so I should keep using Finch, but I gotta like sit down and like reorganize my tasks to be something that's valuable to me. And I set up a whole system earlier this year. So that way I don't have to think about it throughout the year, but I just never, I need to schedule like the days. Like, okay, Boomi, this is when you're gonna like reevaluate your tasks. Okay, here's my notes. And I realized I put this in Google Keep, so I could have just pulled it up on the computer. Lol. Okay. Where did I say it? Yeah. I've only seen these two. Let me also talk about Glengarry Glen Ross too. This one starred Kieran Culkin, who was in Succession, and then he most recently won an Oscar, I think he like swept in the awards season last year for A Real Pain, which I watched on the plane to Japan, so that was also like a nice little treat to see him on stage. He was also in Scott Pilgrim. And let's see, this is Bob Odenkirk's autograph. Everybody knows him from Better Call Saul. I know everybody's like, oh, Boomi, you should watch Better Call Saul, you should watch Breaking Bad, especially because I like Succession so much. So I know Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, and like The Sopranos and The Wire, like those are usually regarded as like the best television series of all time. Sometimes listed among the ranks of Succession, sometimes Succession ranks a little bit below them. So I was like, oh, I should totally get around to watching them. I remember when Breaking Bad was airing, I was kind of hesitant to watch it because I was like really into Malcolm in the Middle at the time. And so I was like, I can't the towel, you know, I couldn't separate the two. And yeah, I've been putting it off ever since then. But honestly, I was so charmed by Bob Odenkirk's performance. Like, he was just so sleazy and slimy. This is based off of a movie, but no, it's based off a movie from, I think, 92. That's also based off of a play, I think, from the 80s. Basically, they have like this scoreboard, and it was kind of hard to understand. I'm not gonna lie. Let me go through the synopsis first. Okay, they have like a scoreboard. They're like real estate agents or something, and they got like a scoreboard, and like whoever's like on the bottom gets fired. I don't know. Either way, they're like really desperate for sales. Kieran Culkin's character, his name was Richie Roman, I think, or Richie Roma, and he's like the top salesman. His name was like on the top of the scoreboard, and he's like, I know how to sell to people. Like, I'm good at this. It started off in a Chinese restaurant. And you have like 3 different seats, and it was just like 3 different scenes with like each of the real estate agents, like I guess kind of explaining their situation and like, I don't know, like introduction, right? Richie Roma, sorry, I'm just gonna be pointing to their autograph. Actually, he came out last. Who came out first? Bob Odenkirk came out first, actually. And right off the bat, I could tell that like he was, I mean, I've only seen him in Arrested Development, where he played the marriage counselor against Tobias, and then they were like about to make out. Because they were both so into acting, and I think he quit being a marriage counselor to be an actor. I don't know. I love Arrested Development. But he came out first, and I think he was a little sick. I've never really heard his voice outside of that single like episode of Arrested Development. So I wasn't sure if he was sick, but later they confirmed that, like, because when we went to the stage store, they said, oh, yeah, Bob can't talk today because he has a throat infection. And I was like, oh my gosh, like he really pushed through. But I mean, I guess that's what you gotta do. If you have a show, you have a show. But yeah, he was like begging the guy who runs the office, not like the CEO. Later they like kind of called him like a glorified secretary, so I guess that's kind of his role. But he was like, please, you can't fire me. I need this job. And he's like, dude, you haven't like sold anything in a while. And he's like, no, it's because all the leads that you give me suck ass. So I need like a really good lead. And he's like, I'll split it with you. I'll bribe you. Like, I'm really desperate. I just need a lead because I need to send my daughter to college or whatever. And if I keep talking, I'm gonna go through the whole plot. There's a movie based on this, and I think I'm gonna do a movie night. Maybe I'm gonna see if we could do it this week, to watch the original one, because a lot of people say that this play was a lot more humorous than the movie is. Even though I think the movie is a dark comedy, it's just like a bunch of angry guys yelling at each other, to be honest. He was really desperate, and I don't know, I was just really charmed by like at the end you could just see, because he thinks that he sold to a family, and then they're just like, no dude, like that family, they just like talking to salesmen, man. Like you're probably like, that check is gonna bounce, you're not gonna get anywhere. He's just so like, he was celebrating like just so many highs and lows in 90 minutes for his character. After that we had Bill Burr come out. Bill Burr, I know that he has like some acting roles, and I know that he was in F is for Family, which I heard was good, but I haven't watched. I don't know, just like straight off the bat, I was just drawn in. He was really good. His character is just exactly what you expect, just angry. He is trying to convince, I didn't get his autograph, but Michael Keaton's character, who is, Michael McKean. Michael McKean's character, he didn't come out to do autographs, but he was trying to convince that guy. He's like, dude, you know, our workplace sucks ass. I cut a deal with like a rival firm, and I think that we should steal the leads, the sales leads here, and then go sell it to the rival firm. Because if we do that, I got money in for me, and I got money in for you. And Michael McKean's like, dude, that's a crime. He's like, yeah, and now you're an accomplice, right? And so it was, I don't know, it was just really humorous part. He was really angry right off the bat, and yeah, Kieran Culkin's was also, Kieran Culkin's part was also really fun. He was trying to sell to this guy. Wait, what's his name again? Something like Parrot. He was trying to sell to that guy. Wait, I gotta get to the John Piru Pirucello. This he was like reluctantly gonna sign like buy some like land in Florida or something, and I think it was like a place that was hard to sell. I don't know, but of course I had to get Kieran Culkin's autograph because I love this guy. And then this guy, like, he had a really small part, but he came out after Kieran, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I at the end he had like a sorry, I'm looking at chat, you guys are distracting me. At the end he was like, no, I gotta cancel that check because my wife doesn't want me to like buy this place. She says it's a bad idea, right? And he's trying to convince them, no, like you can't cancel the check, blah 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 blah. And he comes out, this is the office manager guy, and he's like, oh yo, we already cashed the check. He's like, what, you cashed the check? And he just looks so sad at the end. So yeah, I was like, he came out after Kieran, and everybody was here for Kieran Culkin because he's like, I think the biggest star on the show, at least like with the most star power right now, because he had a really wicked award season. And yeah, he seemed a little bit surprised that I stayed because Kieran came to us first, and then he stopped by last. And when he stopped by, everybody else was kind of leaving, but I was like, please, can you sign it? And he seemed a little bit surprised that I wanted him to sign it. But I don't know, I was just very, very moved. I don't know if that's the word. Like, you know, like on Disney Channel when somebody does something like sad or yeah, and they look just like really sorry for themselves, and the whole audience goes like, they all go like, okay, maybe not that aw. What about this one? Okay, maybe, well, you know, a little bit more of a sad aw. When they were doing that, I was like, oh wait, I want to get his autograph. But yeah, and then this guy is Donald Weber Jr. I think they said he was in Hamilton. These two are like one of the, I think probably mostly like Broadway actors or like smaller stars, and then these are like the three main stars: Kieran Culkin, Bob Odenkirk, and Bill Burr. And yeah, I was also really excited to get their autographs. I don't think they had like also like I said, Michael McKean, who didn't come out. But I looked at his filmography, and he's like in so many things. But I don't think I would have gotten his autograph. No offense, Michael. But his character didn't really make an impression on me. Donald Weber Jr. though, they said he was in Punisher, so I'm gonna start watching Punisher. But I was thinking like, oh, his character works in an office, and like, I don't know, he like kind of helps manage things in the office, and I feel like that's kind of what I do at the HQ sometimes too. So I related to his character, so I wanted to get his autograph too. But here we go. It was really, really nice. The play was great. I'm gonna ask to do a movie night in the next few days or sometime next week. So that way we can watch this. I'm very curious to see how much more serious the movie is compared to the play, because people were like, yeah, the play got a lot more laughs than you would laugh at the movie. But I think you just got like really funny people on here. Going back to my main point, I had to do like that small tangent for a bit. Seeing a Broadway play, or I mean, I guess honestly just any play in general, I think it's really, one thing that I found, I thought it was a little bit hard to focus because I don't know, like I feel like I'm kind of wondering, like, would I pick up on things a lot easier if I were to watch the movie versus like watch the play? Maybe if I like watch the movie first. I was thinking like it's a little bit hard to focus because I'm like really sucked in to the stage presence versus like the actual dialogue and what's happening. I find myself doing that in movies too, but when I'm watching a movie, it's more like, oh wow, look at like this camera work, or like look at the set, or like I wonder if they filmed this like on location. I don't know, just thinking about the behind the scenes, because I think that's really interesting to see how it all comes together. But like when you're in the play, like you have the stage, which it was really nice. I mean, it was only 2 sets, but the stage was really nice. And you just have the actors. You don't have background music also, and you don't have what is it? Like camera work to like help translate, I guess, the emotion of what to feel. Like it's not just like, you know, there's multiple languages at work in a movie, whereas with the play, it's just you and the actors, and like how the actors are able to convey it to you. And I think it's not like it's a lesser experience or anything. I don't think that at all, but it's a very different experience. It is a little bit harder to follow, in my opinion, but I don't know. It's just really something else to be able to see, especially actors that you're familiar with, see their, I don't know, just see them doing their thing like right in front of you. It was honestly such a privilege, and I'm very happy that I got to see honestly 2 of my favorite characters in succession acting, or two actors who played my favorite characters on the show acting on the stage, and being able to see like their mannerisms, because I think in the show Succession, like it's a good blend between like how the actors are really like, their natural state is able to really like embody these characters really well. So it was really interesting to see, like, I guess that thread continue into different roles, if that makes sense. Movies are easier to follow. Sometimes I'm focusing too much on one actor. Yeah, exactly. And like sometimes there's like a guy sitting in front of me. It's not his fault, but like, you know, he was trying to see. I was sitting really close too, but you know, when the actors are like on one side of the stage and like I'm kind of sitting like on that side, and all the people in front of me are kind of covering the way. I'm trying to lean over, like, hello, I'm trying to look, but I don't want to lean over too much because I don't want to be annoying to the person behind me. But I try to tell myself, like, well, if they should have got better seats. Okay, all right, let me wrap this up so I can get to work. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to say? I'll probably do a short about this because I wrote like a whole thing. Oh my gosh. You know, I'll save that for the short. I had like a small embarrassing story, but it's not that embarrassing. Okay, I'll say it right now. After Bill Burr signed this, if you don't know who he is, he's a comedian. He's my dad's favorite comedian though. So I had like a second playbill in my hand, but I was gonna trash that. But he signed both of them, so I'm gonna send it to my dad. But after he signed it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Like, he drew something on here for, like, no, you know, then I was spiraling after. I was like, why did I say that? I love it, as if he didn't sign the same thing onto everybody else's thing. I know it's not that big of a deal, but I was like, I should have said something better. But Bill Burr and Bob Odenkirk, they were like really I guess attentive, even though they didn't like individually talk to everybody. But I think they made a very conscious effort to make like good eye contact with everybody, and like, you know, have I felt compelled to be like should I say something? Is this a moment for me to say something? Probably why I spit out, I love it. And I don't know, I just thought that was like a nice thing, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm really bad at eye contact, but maybe in the future, or if you guys go to Offkai and like we happen to cross paths at Offkai, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try my best with eye contact. I don't know, it just makes you feel really good, and I didn't realize like how much of like an opening it felt like, you know what I mean? I didn't realize the importance of eye contact until I made eye contact with famous people. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, it's just such a nice thing to be able to like see people that you're used to seeing on TV just act purely, you know, no like fancy camera work, no editing, it's just them live on the stage reciting their lines. I don't know. It's just really, it's inspiring in a way. It's like, man, it makes me want to work harder. Even though what I do is nothing like what they do, I just like seeing people in their element. And yeah, I don't know. It was just really cool. Okay, now I'm gonna take a look at the chat. Okay. That's it with my little story. I just wanted to talk about that. I went on Wednesday and I had a really good time, and it was raining, but it was really nice. It sucks when you can tell the celeb isn't into doing meet and greets, right? Yeah, because like I get it, like, you know, maybe, you know, because it's like you have to do like a little bit of overtime, right? They're probably done working and they got to do like a little small thing afterwards. It's like going to a work happy hour, right? And you got to interact with people. Maybe you're tired, but I mean, of course, like for them, it's like, you know, what, like extra 45 minutes after work to connect with their fans. But like for the fans' perspective, it's just like, oh, I got 5 seconds with like somebody that I really admire, like somebody that I'm really excited to interact with. And I think when you frame it that way, it's like, okay, no matter how tired I am, I'm gonna push through and make this 5 seconds really, really meaningful to each person who came and showed up for me. And yeah, not to say like the other actors weren't attentive. Kieran was definitely really attentive. I just didn't get the chance to make eye contact with them. Because he was, a lot of people were like really excited to talk to him. Because like I said, he did a huge sweep at the awards. So I think he has a lot of buzz around his name. People were, it was funny because like when he walked out, he was just kind of like, what was it? You know that, what's that guy's name? Oh my god, how did I forget his name? The guy from Grown Ups, Adam Sandler's friend, the one who's shrugging. You know what I mean? He came out like that. He was even wearing flannel. He came out like that. Everybody, it's like he anticipated that everybody was gonna be so like, woo. And if you watch Kieran's interviews, like he's just a chill guy, you know. He's just like he's just the guy who loves what he does, right? And yeah, he came out and he was just like, oh, me. Everybody's like, oh, Kieran. But yeah, he came out and did the autograph. So everybody was like, I think everybody wanted his autograph. So that's why he came out like kind of close to the end. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. We also like to see you here, so I guess we are seeing you in your element. Usually I can't because it's morning for you, but it's 1750 here. Oh, it's yeah, you guys know World of T-shirts, his song. It's 1700 somewhere, or however it goes. Okay, all right. I've never been to a Broadway show. Bill Burr is one of my favorite comedians. Right? He's so funny. Like, I don't know. It's just like even when he was angry, it was funny. He's one of my dad's favorite comedians too. We would listen to him all the time on Comedy Century Radio. On Sirius XM. Anyways, this isn't a spicy cookie, but this is a little pre-work treat. And we're gonna lock in. What are you guys working on today? Today, I mean, I wrote so much for that Broadway play. I might actually start scripting that. Man, these cookies are so dry. I'm actually really glad that we got the spicy one yesterday. I have to go back and clip that, but I'm really glad we got the spicy one yesterday because I could just finish the rest of these cookies and not have to worry about them again. my full body slime VR trackers. I'm not trying to get the tracking set in Vinyan. Ooh, Marudo. Ooh. I want to do more VR stuff. I haven't actually sat down and tried to like get my VR together. Like every time I mean, maybe I'll just do that when I get a new computer. I don't know. My VR headset, the Oculus, does not want to talk to Steam at all. They're like not talking right now. They're really upset with each other for some reason. Oh, now trying to get it. Oh, I see. Making coffee. I'm gonna set up the PC. Ooh. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Alright. I'm just chilling. Just chilling, Maro. Well, let's go ahead and get started, huh? Our 90-minute timer. Starting now. Oh, starting now. Too bad you can't see it. Should I turn my light back on? Oh my god, it looks better actually. Maybe I should have just left the light on, huh? You guys can hear that? The great sounds in New York. I wish I could show you outside my apartment. Too doxy though. But it looks very pretty today. Little cloudy, but very nice winds. A lot of people outside enjoying the weather. You know, I realized more than I like working on stuff, I don't think I like working on stuff at all. I like doing like all the organization, the setup for it, and then actually like executing the idea, not into it. That's probably why I get so many half-baked ideas from me. If you were to look at my Google Keeps, I got ideas on ideas on ideas. I got processes on processes and like templates and worksheets. When it comes to like actually getting it done, the fun part is over for me after that, so it's okay. It's okay. You know, that's what we're working on. I love orchestrating the idea, not doing the groundwork. So we'd make a good team, huh? I like the groundwork, you like orchestrating. Okay, let's see about this keep notes. And the moment that Google Docs added a he added the tabs. Oh my gosh, have you guys used the pageless formatting on Google Docs with the tabs and the smart chips? I love it. I love it. I was like, I mean, honestly, I still love Notion, but it's just like so much, right? And like it doesn't read with anything. Like Google Calendar is my life. you know, I set everything up in Gmail and tracking things. Like, I'm trying to make Google Workspace like my main, you know, like hub for organization. And as much as I loved Notion, it was just way, I don't know, like I think because it's so robust, I spent so much time like focusing on the setup, and if the setup no longer inspires me, then I try and find a new setup, and you know, it's just too much. But Google Docs, man, everything lives just here, and like it's nice. It's aesthetically pleasing, but it's like it doesn't give you too much to work with. So it's you know, you're not tempted to change it every once in a while. Haven't tried, but I got the same gooey feeling when I started using Obsidian. Is Obsidian the browser? I had to delete Opera from my taskbar because I kept clicking on it on accident and I don't use it anymore. And the only reason that I stopped using it, I mean, I did like it, but I think because I use Google and everything else, it's just easier to just keep it on there. Oh, it's kind of like Notion. Oh, wait, is that like, do you have like offline mode? I remember people talking about like, that was like another reason I had to leave Notion too, because you can't really access it offline. And then with Google Docs, if I'm at work and they think that I'm working on like a field log, but I'm actually working on stream stuff, you can't tell that I'm on Google Docs and it looks the same. It's hard to start, but I usually lock in and I can do it all at once. You know, I have to lock in. I gotta lock in. I think I'm like, I don't know. When it actually comes to like recording it, usually that's like the last step for me, but I struggle to get to that step. Okay. I prefer organizing myself on paper still, but I have calendars on Outlook. Oh, you know, I think for me, I don't know, I think I would prefer like pen and paper, but since I'm like always going all over the place, and I enjoy working in cafe. I don't get to do it often, but I do think it's like nice to be in a study environment. I probably picked up on that in college. I felt like I couldn't really study unless other people around me were doing the same thing. And yeah, because of that. I mean, I guess I could just take like a notebook around with me, like a planner. But I feel like I felt like I don't really look at it too much, so that's why I only stuck with my notepad. So at least this is just one thing, and I could just rip this off and take it with me if I need to. I'm pretty picky with my planners. Are you guys the same? I'm very picky with my planners, actually. sorry. I'm downloading all of my my files for this short. You know, since I probably scared you for a second. Here, take a look at how close my seat was. I'm so sorry about that. I was going through the videos. Just, you know, passing through the video, or the pictures, and I didn't realize the video was next. Let's see, which one's the best picture? Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Look at how close I was. I paid good money for this seat, but it was worth it. Yeah. Get everybody. Here, let's like really zoom in. Isn't that cool? And look at the set too. This is, I don't know, I was just like looking at the yeah, let me bring in the cursor. Like, look at this. Alright, because the play takes place in Chicago, so you got like you know, you got like the bear stuff in the background, and like I was like looking at the rust up here, because I think it takes place in the 80s maybe? I don't know, but I was just really impressed by the set, like just the filing cabinets and the just everything, right? All these small details. I don't know, I spent so much time looking at the ceiling, because and I don't know how they make the set too, because there's only two sets, right? You have this one and you have the Chinese restaurant, and I could only assume that, let me make this a lot smaller. I could only assume that maybe they have like either they like push it in, or maybe there's like an elevator that moves it. I have no idea, but it was really cool, like just to see. That's like another one of my favorite things. It's just like, it's not just the actors that is amazing, but you know, there's like a whole production crew behind it that really puts the show together. I'm really impressed by the set work. That's like one of my favorite things about a play, because it's like you can't really admire it from a movie. You can really admire it like to a certain degree, but you know, during something like this, especially with the seats that I had, you could just really take a nice look. A nice look at everything. I do wish they should have it like maybe before, maybe after the show, maybe not before, maybe after the show, you know, a VIP ticket, take a little tour around the set. I don't know if I could afford it, but if I could, I would do it. A guided tour on the sets, just to be able to take in all the details up close. It's really, isn't it a nice spot? And I think it was like the cheapest that it was gonna be for a while, because after that I only went on Wednesday because that was the cheapest time to go. After that it was just like probably double the price or something, maybe because summer is hitting, or maybe because it's gonna be the last show. I think it ends on June 28th. The only ones I saw were Oliver Twist and Black Swan. I still don't really understand Black Swan to this day. I want to watch the movie. I heard the movie was really good. Oh man, maybe we'll have to do like regular movie days on the summer. I already have like watch along thing I want to do once it gets colder out, but I'm not gonna speak it into existence quite yet. Hey look, we have 69 minutes left of working. Nice. You can see OBS, I just realized. Look at it. Look at... Wait, where are you guys? Don't look at me. Look at you! Yeah. I'm on TV. Chat, say hi to chat. Back by unpopular demand. Welcome back, Corvo Apollo. Hello, hello. We're doing a nice chill little stream. Another working stream. Regularly scheduled program of being productive together. You just love that. Our little study group. Excited to sleep in because I didn't want to wake up Pebbles. Ooh, I hope you had a lovely, lovely sleeping and rest. I was kind of thinking like, oh man, because I didn't sleep in yesterday either. I had a call with a friend at 11:30 in the morning. I mean, but then again, I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like I don't get to sleep in. But at the same time, like 11 a.m. is not like I don't want to be waking up at 11 a.m. right? So it's like, okay, yeah, I don't get to sleep in without I don't get to sleep without an alarm in the morning. But I'm kind of liking it that way, or I hope I can keep it up. That's why I stream in the morning, or else I would be waking up at 11. I want to be a morning person so bad. Right now, I'm working on some YouTube short scripts. This one... working on one for this play. YouTube shorts can be up to 3 minutes now, right? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you guys. Do you guys know? I like to talk a lot, so I'm thinking like, okay, this would probably... because it's like such a bite-sized thing. I feel like it would work best as a YouTube short. But I need 3 minutes. I need 3 minutes. There's nothing I hate more than like watching a YouTube short and you're like, this could be so much sorry, a TikTok. I don't watch YouTube shorts. There's nothing I hate more than watching like I guess a vertical short form video, and you're just like, man, I would have loved it if they could just go on a little longer. Like I would have loved if this could be like a YouTube video, but without like the format of the YouTube video. I think that's why like a lot of my videos, like I recorded a lot of stuff for YouTube Shorts and for like regular regular videos, but I don't know. I think because I recorded it both horizontally and vertically, I'm just like, how do I, like, what am I doing? How do I turn this into something? And I just never bothered to turn it into something because I looked at it, couldn't picture it in my head. I didn't see the vision. Oh, they can, but I'm unsure if you need to meet some requirements first. Oh, I see. Well, okay, I'll ask management about that. That'll be a question for them. My shorts are awesome. I click on them so fast. Really? Really? You like them? I think it'd be nice to do. I want to do like vlog shorts. I mean, I also don't mind them being horizontal videos, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a horizontal, at least for me, I would want to give something that's a little bit more in-depth. And like, for example, the one that I'm working on now, or even like the Nyx Game 6 one that I probably gonna work on next, is, I don't know, like it just feels like an anecdote, you know? An anecdote versus a story. That's... that's how I differentiate like a short and a YouTube video, like in my mind. Like, okay, if I'm gonna share an anecdote, I'd rather it be a YouTube short. If I'm gonna share a story and I have like more footage or like research or something, I would like that to be a video. But then again, it's not like I've really made anything, so do I really have any room to talk? Come back to this later. Actually, no. I'm writing about the theater that the play took place in, the Palace Theater. And when I was there, I just saw that it was open in 1913. Wait, let me let the sirens pass. Okay, I saw that it was originally opened in 1913, and I was like, wow, like you can really tell in the details. But now that I'm looking at it, so I want to include like, oh, look at this, like this is about, like I'm not just talking about the play, I'm also talking about like where the play took place. But Palace Theater was originally composed of an office wing along Times Square, as well as the theater wing on 47th. Oh, did it move? Maybe it didn't move. That's the original. But it was like rebuilt a bunch of times. The original building site was assembled from 10 land lots, which were arranged in an L shape. Okay, I'll skip the history. The vaudevillian. What is that? A vaudevillian is a person who performs or writes for vaudeville, or someone who is relating to or characteristic of vaudeville. Vaudeville was a popular form of live entertainment in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, featuring a variety of acts like music, comedy, what is this? Like America's Got Talent? Like a variety show. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Okay, so at the theater, let's see, I probably have another picture of the theater I can show you. 'Cause I was like, you know, you cannot like look at this and just not be amazed by just like how it's so pretty, it's so ornate, you know? And I was just like, wow, like, you know, some things are old around here, and like, when was this made? I want to see. I was looking into it. So I guess they did like a variety of different shows in here. Vaudeville. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Comedy acts. It's kind of like in Red Dead. Or didn't we go into like a show in Red Dead? But I guess it wasn't like this. People's Theater. Ah, a theatrical genre variety entertainment which began in France in the middle of the 19th century. A vaudeville was originally a comedy without psychological or moral intentions, based on a comical situation, a dramatic composition or light poetry interspersed with songs and dances. It became popular in the US and Canada from the early 1880s until the early 1930s, while changing over time. Oh my god, this is just like the talent. This is a talent show. America's Got Talent. Oh my god, we never change. Gotta get up and be productive myself now. You'll have fun. Thanks for stopping by, Corvo. Also, thank you for looking into the shorts. Yeah, shorts can now be 3 minutes long. It seems like no requirements. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I think I could turn this into a short then. Oh my god, Harry Houdini? Okay, alright, this is cool. This research I can use. This is sending me down a crazy rabbit hole. I'm trying to write about I'm trying to write about just enjoying this theater experience, and I'm learning about how there is like beef between West Coast and like the East Coast circuits for vaudevillians who were trying to establish their own theaters to the east and west of Chicago, and they had to like make a truce in 1907. It's so, man. I think that's like another thing when I'm looking into this stuff. I don't know, I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about like the history of the building, but is that straying too far away from the script? We were doing a short, now we have beef, but with the next layer of the rabbit hole. I know, right? This is gonna be a history of the Palace Theater. Before I can tell you about this play that I enjoyed last Wednesday, I'm gonna take you all the way back to 1907. D-Wax, welcome, welcome! We're having a nice little chill study hall. We got 54 minutes left, and I don't think I've done too much work at all. Okay, I'm just gonna link this here and just clean up the rest of the script. Vaudeville, We find it interesting to talk about it. We feel giddy when you feel giddy. Ooh. Okay. Hi, I'll indulge. I'll indulge in the history of the Palace Theater. This makes me want to learn more about the vaudevillian. I didn't know that this was a thing. I mean, like, I think I had like a general idea. You know, everybody knows about like a circus and a freak show during those times, and this makes sense. But yeah, just to think that it's like, I don't know, like I just sat down in that theater without realizing like how much people fought over to have this theater here. I don't know. This is really cool. Just to learn about somewhere where you've just been like sitting for about 2 hours. Not sure if you've seen the movie called Limehouse Golem. Oh no, I haven't. Look at it. Limehouse Golem 2016. This is Vaudevillian. It's a horror mystery film. Oh, so it's not like a... do they have multiple acts? Based on the murder mystery novel. So when I look at... Here, let me see this one. This is like vaudeville. Am I saying it right? Vaudeville. This is the poster that I see on Wikipedia that they're showing. I love this art style. It's so... I don't know. There's like something nostalgic about this, which is funny because it's like I've never lived in a time where I'm like seeing this often, but there's just something very nostalgic about it. I'm thinking like, is it because we see this kind of art like during, maybe not so much anymore, but maybe in the past, like around Christmas, or... Oh, the theater actors. Oh, I see, I see. But yeah, I looked at this picture and I was like, oh, okay, I think I get it. Look at the dog! Look at that little dancing dog. Mimes, juggling with a sword. Ballerina, clowns. I hope everybody involved had fun. I have a sinking feeling that might not be the case, but I hope that they had fun and that they found camaraderie with each other. Oh, when this theater first opened, it got like scathing reviews because it cost $1.50 for a matinee, which I looked up is about 48 US dollars today, and then $2 for a nighttime show, which is about 65 US dollars today. And everybody was like, dude, this is so expensive. And like during their opening day, nothing, like the place was nice. One of the guys, a screenwriter, Marion Spitzer, said the theater itself, living up to advanced publicity, was spacious, handsome, and lavishly decorated in crimson and gold. But nothing happened that afternoon to suggest the birth of a great theatrical tradition. Everybody was like, dude, this place is expensive. Variety even wrote, Palace, $2 vaudeville, a joke, double-crossing boomerang. His face was shat on. You're being too nice, you know, but nothing of substance. A turd decorated in gold. And then, oh, also problematic was the presence of Hammerstein's Victoria Theatre, a much more successful and established vaudeville venue. So I guess it was like close by. Victoria had played to capacity 2 days in a row. The Variety article noted that while the Victoria had played to capacity 2 days in a row, 2 sold-out shows, 2 days in a row, the Palace had to give out free coupons to half the guests and still struggled to fill the balcony seats. No! No! Well, hey, 110 years later, they're still here, so... Oh my gosh, what a... I bet they were panicking. What an awful opening day. I know, right? A show for $2, even if it's like $65 in modern money. Dude. I think I paid $261, I think, for my seats. Not cheap, but I mean, honestly, for those seats, I think after that, the prices went up to like $500 for like the next day. So I was like, okay, you know what? I really want to go see this. So I'll just cut back on sweets for the entire summer. It's fine. Oh, okay. So the murder mystery in that movie, they all work in the theater. So there's a murder mystery in that theater, in the Vaudeville theater. I see. All done. Let's get my water bottle out. small candy bar is $2 in the theater, right? Right? So often I'm just like, man, if I could take my today's money and just go back in time, I gotta cash it all out, huh? If I go back and I'll be like, no, look at my savings account. Look how rich I am. Not even, but maybe back then. I wonder how much would I have. Probably a decent amount if $2 was expensive for a nighttime show. Either way, it's just imaginary money. I really love your voice and content. Thank you for the stream, Maro. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I want to do like hopefully when I get into the Minecraft server, I want to do like cozy Q&As, I guess? I don't know. I'm thinking about making it a video so I can yap and cut out things that I might regret saying. A little bit of Minecraft therapy. I hope I can do that one day and then give you guys a little bit of insight to the trials and tribulations of being a content creator. What I'm trying to say is, like, when you guys say things like that, it does make me really happy. I really do appreciate, like, you guys hanging out with me and enjoying the stuff that I put out. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes brainworm, I guess? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Roku has it? Roku has a free streaming site? I thought you could only watch it if they had a TV. I had a Roku TV. Roku City. Okay. Okay, this is good. Oh my god. Was that necessary, fire truck? Norberto, hello, welcome. Hello, world. This is I was gonna I was gonna make like some kind of coding reference, but I don't know. Is this the first program you're executing? Question mark. I remember the first time I was doing coding. We had the Hello World project. Classic. I'm an easy person to hang out with. Yeah, my heart. Project? What do you mean? Why in quotes? There's a program where I do miss Hello World sometimes. When I first started learning, I took a programming class in high school because I thought, well, I was gonna major in computer science when I went to university, but I realized I didn't like math, so I didn't do that. But I stuck with the engineering program all throughout high school, and one of the programs that we did was, of course, comp sci and programming, and we started off with Scratch, and then we moved on to like Python and stuff. I loved Scratch. Drag and drop. I thought it was the best thing ever. And once we started doing like I forgot what kind of project this was we were learning in Python, but I remember I was like so fed up with it because I was like I understand you are teaching people to execute things using code, but I was just like, why would I use code to do this? And that just like really frustrated me. I was like, I could just do this in like a different like Photoshop or something. I don't know if it was exactly something like that, but I remember thinking that like I could just do this in a different program. Like, why do I have to blah 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 blah, rah, 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 rah. You know, I was really fed up with it. And I could have gone to like other like different kind of programming class after, but I went to the basic programming class after, because I was just like, I like programming, and I think I could take it instead of a math class. It's like I like programming, but keep me away from Python, man. Let me go back to scratch. Chocolate farted. Ah, okay. Interesting. Seems like in the movie, there's like another character. There's a character who sent like a trainer to motivate everybody named Blake, who's played by Alec Baldwin. Blake, a top salesman sent to motivate the room. And I was like, I don't remember a guy named Blake. I don't think there is a guy named Blake. This play, very, very tight, right? That's what he said. It was 2 sets, an hour 30 minutes with a 15-minute intermission, and then the cast was like 6 guys. Like the people that I showed on stage, that was the entire cast. Oh gosh, big picture again. There's all the people acting for 90 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, 7 guys. I mean, to be honest, the detective was hardly in there. The detective stayed in this room the whole time. It was just like, hey, character, come in here. I need to talk to you. Rah, 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 rah. Interesting. So when I was watching it, I was thinking, like, I wonder if the movie... How long is the movie? Movie's 100 minutes. I was just, like, wondering how the movie would do it, too. Like, is it this, like... What do you call it? Besides tight. Is it this tight? You know? Okay, let's see. Dave Moss. I don't even know if we had a Dave. I think there's another guy in here too. Oh, no, there is. Oh. No. I know Dave Moss. Dave Moss, Spielberg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. John Williamson. Dave Moss. Yes. Blake. They build out the key. You can build a keyboard. This is a Keychron K2. Or it's probably a little dirty. I eat at my desk. I didn't build it. I just looked up. I think I looked on like r/keyboards or something. And then I was like, now my picture's back. Ah, I passed it. Yeah, I kind of wish I got a different color. I don't know. Like the black. I mean, sure, it's like nice, but feels a bit masculine. Oops, sorry. Keychron K2 is the keyboard though. I spilled juice on this the first week that I got it, and of course I cleaned it right after, but it's still working really good. I like this keyboard. But I am interested in getting something with like a different, what do you call it? Different sound, like clickety clack. You can build one, but it's more choosing the switches, the caps, the play. I didn't know you could do all of that. I thought you could just get like one of these things, and then once you have like your little keyboard, you could just go around and like get some caps for it. I did learn about switches, I think. Like you have like a blue and like a brown one or something like that. I did try to learn about that to see what kind of sound I wanted, but I want like one that sounds like, what do you call it? I don't know, like a little bit more muted, but I don't think that I'm gonna be switching out my keyboard like that, so I think I went with like a little bit more of a dull sound, you know what I mean? Like it sounds more like this, and this one sounds more like this, doesn't it? Does that make sense? Also buy pre-built like Keychron, good packages. I would love, when I was looking into keyboards, I was like, oh my god, I want to be like a keyboard person. But I don't know. I think it would be nice. Maybe I could bring this one to work on that one. Because my wrist does get tired using the laptop. I think other people have mechanical keyboards. But then again, I don't know if it's gonna be too distracting. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, makes sense. Mechanical keyboard, but not so loud. Yeah, like muted, you know? HyperX keyboard wrist rest? Oh, maybe I should. I use like a laptop at work. I know people have like, they have like nice monitors at work, but I was like, no, I don't need it. But before I left for Japan last month, 2 months ago, I don't know, but I was starting to get like wrist pain, probably because of like using the trackpad so much. And I remember I was like working hard on like spreadsheets for a couple of projects, and yeah, I was starting to hurt my wrist a little bit. I probably should get like some kind of mouse pad, but it'll be on the list eventually. Maybe once I hit my 1 year. I finished the script, and I don't know, man. I feel like when I actually get to recording this, I don't know if I want to cut anything out. I think I might turn it into a video. I had to move it from the shorts folder to the video folder. I think that's that's a sign. I've only built 2, but I need more. There are too many switches and cases. I want to try all the different sounds. Right? Right? That's what I feel like when I'm like actually typing on here. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's satisfying enough. So I'm thinking like, okay, do I really need another keyboard? But then when I go to Best Buy or like Micro Center and you know they got the keyboards on display and just like and you're like, ooh, right? It's like kind of erotic to feel slightly. What about a multi-part short series? I don't know how I would break it up though. Okay, so to break it down, I have me going to the Broadway show, and then I talk about the history of the theater, and then after that I talk about the play, the movie in 1992 and who it stars, and then I talk about my experience at the play, and I have a small tangent that I might cut out, but then I talk about, yeah, basically how I talk about how it's hard to focus on the play, and then specific moments that stood out to me, and then the stage door. I don't know. I think it'll work best as like a one video. And plus, my pet peeve, stay tuned for part 2. I kinda hate that. I know kinda it's not good for me to say as a corpo VTuber, but rather than like trying to make stuff that works for the algorithm, no wait, man, I had a phrasing from yesterday that I thought while I was in the shower, and I don't know what I was gonna. Rather than making stuff that appeases to the algorithm, I want to make things and hope. No, and hope that it finds the right audience and that people will like it. I think I had some fire. I should have wrote it down. I had fire wording for it yesterday, but I can't think of it now. Something along that gist, right? Not saying that I'm like not playing the algorithm game whatsoever, but I don't want to like. I don't want to be like one of those people that like haters to it, right? You can tell. Oh my god, you know how like Kai Cenat's doing like the streamer university? I don't know if you. I enjoyed watching like the applications. I don't really watch a whole lot of Twitch, to be honest, but I was watching I'm Dante clips, right? And he had a thing in his like professor application to the streamer university. He said, "Are you?" Oh god, what was his exact wording? Are you making content for? I guess it was basically, it boiled down to, are you making content for the clout or are you making content because you like making content? God, he said it in such an inspiring way. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let's see.
Can you stop cleaning?
Okay, let me turn this down for a second. You guys can hear. What did he say?
That's the real question. Does Dante have the patience?
Hell, maybe.
Let me just.
That it's about the impact. It's about what you bring to the table. Do you love what you do, or do you do it to be loved?
Ah, that's what it was. Do you love what you do, or do you do it to be loved? Right? I heard that. I was like, that's bars. That's bars. And that's exactly what I was thinking the other day. I know as a corpo VTuber, right? I gotta make the money. And I'm not trying to say that I'm not here to make money, right? Of course I want to support Lucid. Of course I want my stuff to contribute to Lucid's success financially. At the same time, I don't want to make content that exactly. I don't want to make content to be loved, right? I want to make content because I love what I do. I don't want the algorithm to dictate what I do and do not put out. You know what I mean? I should write that down somewhere, man. Do you... He was spitting bars with that. Do you love what you do, or do you do it to be loved? I need to print that out. That I don't know. I feel like it's easy to fall in the trap of like the numbers game and all of that, and you know, you're thinking like it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because that wasn't what I was going to talk about today, but hopefully when I do once I get into the Minecraft server, I could do like a Minecraft I'm gonna do like Minecraft therapy and talk about these things. So I feel like on stream I'm very like, of course I gotta filter myself because I don't want to say anything that, not necessarily that I would regret later, but something that doesn't like completely accurately convey what I'm feeling, right? I'm sorry, I yapped for the last 5 minutes, but I'm done, okay? I finished early, alright? I think it would be a lot nicer to have like a space where I can share with you guys how I'm feeling, but not have to hold back. That way I could just go back and like, you know, censor myself or like cut things out later on, rephrase the things that I want to say. And I think I'm very particular in in I guess trying to convey my thoughts properly. I hate being misunderstood. Probably also why I don't post like a lot on social media. Question mark? I feel like I don't use Twitter like the other people use Twitter. Like I'm only posting memes on there. I'm hardly posting thoughts on there because I don't want it to be like misconstrued or like misinterpreted. And I know that that's just like a fact of like communication. Like that's just gonna happen. But I don't know. You gotta do it in like a certain amount of characters too. It's like I don't know. I just prefer to say it, to verbalize it out loud on my platform. We're here for the yapping. Yeah. I hope I can do more yapping content for you guys soon. I had a lot of fun. I don't think we had like, I wasn't clicky clacking too much because I already had a base for the script that I wrote after the play, and I was just kind of like cutting that down, organizing it. A lot of it was researching the Palace Theater, and I don't know, I think because they're talking about the nearby Victoria Theater. Let me see where that is. I was thinking like maybe I should go back to the theater district and do a little bit of recording for film footage, but I will see. I will see. No. So the Victoria Theater, Hammerstein's Victoria Theater. Let me also just copy and paste that. In 42nd Street. So it's like 5 blocks away. So what I was saying earlier was that the Palace Theater, which I went to go see this play at, they had a little bit of a turf war. Nah, maybe not turf war. They were really close to the much more successful and established Victoria Theater, which was 5 blocks away from them. And honestly, if it wasn't for this tidbit, I don't know if I would include this small history tangent in the video. But I just think it's so funny that everybody said the Palace Theater, too expensive. And they got nothing to show for it. Like, sure, it looks nice, but that's it. And that the Victoria Theater sold out 2 days in a row. And meanwhile, the Palace Theater had to give out free coupons. Free coupons. And they still couldn't fill their seats. Wow. But now they're like a historic landmark, I think, for the city. And then I think, wait, they said that they got their play was, they had a play that like really the Palace's first success was the one-act play Miss Civilization, featuring Ethel Barrymore. Like Drew Barrymore? Oh my gosh. And the Barrymore family of actors. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. This is another rabbit hole I want to go down. Can you imagine being like a lineage of actors? John Barrymore as Hamlet in 1922. Starting off with 3 children. Anyways, okay. 6 weeks after the theater opened. Okay, so it took them 6 weeks to find their footing. It wasn't like awful. It was only after an appearance by French actress Sarah Bernhardt in May 5th, 1913 that the Palace became popular. Except for a period from May to December 1913, the Palace had performances every day for the next 20 years. By December 1914, Variety was characterizing the This isn't... I gotta include this too. Okay. So by December, the Variety was characterizing it as the greatest vaudeville theater in America, if not the world. That is... Like, you were literally just shitting on them like 6 months ago. Calling them a joke. Good for them. Good for them. Okay, just a little note to edit that to my own words. Alright, we'll probably be able to, send this to staff for a first draft review. Yay! I think it's really nice that you do for yourself and not for the algorithm. I really love genuine content creators. It'll take a bit more time to grow, but it'll be a good community. Always by your side. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think, since we're done working for a bit, I think for me, wait, let's also edit this. My body with the work. Small yap before bye. Bye. I think it's like I really grew up on like that old school YouTube, you know? And it makes me really happy to see creators who I guess are returning to the roots. Just broadcast yourself, you know? And gosh, I could talk all day about just seeing all the YouTube changes, and I'm sure you guys can too. Like, I specifically remember seeing the changes of like you know, like that era. I think it was like what, around Adpocalypse time when things were starting to shift. And I remember like even watching like Nigahiga, right, and seeing his content become more professional, and I was thinking like, wow, there's like really a lot of money to be made. Lots of background scenes. It's like a lot of money to be made in content creation, right? Like during that time, like when was it, like 2011 maybe, during that time? Not even, I mean, I guess at this point it's like what, almost 15 years ago? But still, it's like, wow, so much money to be made. Right? You're realizing that for the first time. And then I don't know. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because of the background sneeze. Maybe I'll do that for Minecraft therapy. I have like so many like topics that I'm ready to talk about for it. I just need to get in that server. Fingers crossed, that's gonna happen soon. I think so. Anyways, how about we go ahead and find somebody to send the raid over to? You know, last night I was thinking... Oh, I got a Discord message. Last night I was thinking like, man, it's so nice to like stream at night, because there's so many people for me to raid. But in the mornings I feel like I'm struggling to find people to raid into. Let's see, we will pass the raid over to... We'll pass the raid over to Isla Yu, who's playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, it's monster bunking time. I heard Monster Hunter was a really fun game. Then again, I don't think my PC can run it. There's so many games that I want to try. I wish this is like what, a 2 hour like period to get your refund on Steam or something like that. Was it like that? I don't know. They should do more game demos. Remember like the demo discs that they had on like the PlayStation 2 and the PS1, where they had like a bunch of different games. Just play the demos on there. I think I had the first GTA. I was watching a GTA like retrospective video, and they're showing, this whole time I thought I played the second one, but it was actually the first one that I played on the PS1, and I thought it was so silly when you run people over and stuff. But I think I had that on the demo disc. You guys don't know? You guys not know about the demo discs? Sorry. Demo disc. PlayStation. I still have a few of the demo discs, right? Like they were, I don't even know where you get them from. But they were like kind of a big thing. I just remember we had them in like our little CD thing. Oh my gosh, they had a PS4 VR demo disc. No way. I gotta. Why did they stop? Bring it back. I'm gonna find a picture. Maybe something that I had. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't on. I mean, maybe Grand Theft Auto was too controversial to put on a demo disc. Maybe I just had it. I don't remember what the disc looked like at all. Either way, here, let me just save this. Oh, this one's from PlayStation Magazine. This would be a demo disc. And you'll have like a couple of different games you can play on there. I had one on the PS2 and I had this game called My Street. Have you guys ever heard of My Street before? I love that game, and me and my brother, we had it on honestly, it looks really scary. My Street. The game does not look PS2. Game looks actually terrifying. Let me download this. I had that on the PS2. Oh, this is not the right. Why did it save this image? I didn't save this image. Okay, well, whatever. I guess this is a screenshot from the game. I clicked on to save the oh, maybe my mouse moved. Anyways, there's this game called My Street that I had on the demo disc, and I remember me and my brother, we really loved playing the demo, and we're like, oh my god, we have to get this disc, right? We have to get like the actual game. So we asked our mom to take us to GameStop, and I don't know if we thought it was a new game, but we asked them, we're like, oh, do you have this? We did say, do you have this new game called My Street? I don't know why we assumed it was new. He's like, I don't think I've ever heard of this game before, but let me check. He looked at it and he's like, oh yeah, this game is not new, but yeah, we have it. I think it might have been their last one too. It says it came out in 2003, but basically you're like a new kid in the neighborhood and it's summer, and you go around the neighborhood and just play like all these little mini games. You could play like marbles, which is kind of like, it was kind of like a, you have to like knock other marbles off the table. You had racing, you had volleyball, you had like go-karting, I guess. I don't know. It was really fun. And the marbles, I think they had like magnets too. So you're trying to get, it's like Hungry Hungry Hippos and like sumo wrestling put together. But yeah, My Street. If I could go back and play this game, I don't know if they have it on PC. I haven't looked into it, but I love that game so much. And then you can't stay out past late or else your mom would get mad. She'd be like, on the count of 3. 1, 2, and I don't know if you get grounded or not. I don't know. You can't go swimming either. I don't think I've ever made it to the end of the game though. I don't know what happens like when summer is done. Yeah, it was good. You can play dodgeball too. Oh my gosh. We'd buy magazines and get a demo disc to try. Oh, that's probably to the PlayStation magazine then. I remember PlayStation magazine existed, but I don't know if I ever actually had a PlayStation magazine. Game Informer though, did get that every month. And every time my parents were like, oh, should we cancel the subscription? I was like, no, don't, please. Even though it only gave me like, what, like an hour and a half of like fun at the end of the day. Like, you know, it comes in every month. I get so excited. It's warm because it's so sunny and it's been sitting in the mailbox, and I'm flipping through the pages, which is like kind of hot to the touch, and just staring at the pictures. I don't even think that I read the articles like that. I wasn't really interested in reading the articles unless it was a game that I was super interested in, like Kingdom Hearts 2. And Yeah. Yeah. Just looking at the pictures mostly, now that I think about it. Because I don't remember a single thing that I read. I'll just look at it and be like, wow, this game looks like fun. Yeah, it's how you stayed hip. Or like, you know when you're in the checkout line at the, at GameStop and they had that whole binder of when games were gonna release, I'll be looking at like, oh, what's gonna come out this month? And like, oh, a new Harvest Moon is coming out this month, let's go! Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your guys' attendance to today's little study hall. We were at the cafe today. Maybe we'll do like a detention next time. Would you guys be interested on that? Should we switch up the theme? I guess it depends. Depends. If I can find a good location for us to study in, I'll switch up the theme. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed our time at the cafe. I got one field report done for HQ, so I'll hopefully be able to turn that in. They can revise it, and then I'll be able to publish that log soon. Question mark? I can only see your morning stream since usually I'm sleeping when you're streaming. But it's always a pleasure to be here. Of course, no problem. No problem. We stream in the morning every Saturday and Sunday. This week was a little bit different because I was doing another little indulgence research report. I probably should have worked on that script instead. That one's a little bit more, I guess, time sensitive with the whole, you know, I think New York City is going a little bit viral for their post-win celebration. Well, maybe in hindsight I should have worked on that script, but since we were talking about the plays, I had that strike of inspiration for that one. Yeah, but yeah, we stream every Saturday and Sunday in the morning. Fridays is the only time that's nighttime, so hopefully we'll be able to see you next week. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, especially if you've been working hard studying, give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Drink some water. Hear my water? Okay, my water bottle's kind of full. You can't hear the water. I'll drink some water. Can you hear it now? Hear the swish? Okay. I got a lot of water in there, so I gotta drink more water. And last but not least, treat yourself to something nice. Indulge in something, whether to round off your weekend or start your week off on the right foot. I will be busy at the Dream HQ for the rest of the week, but I will see you guys next weekend. This weekend? No, next weekend, right? Because Sunday is still the weekend, yeah? I'll see you guys on Friday. Let's see. I'll probably have the schedule up, if not tonight, tomorrow. But we shall be continuing. So we're going to continue Oblivion. And then on Saturday, we'll have a little bit of a community stream. And then Sunday, another working stream. And, yeah. And I'm gonna see if we could do a movie night either this week or next week. We'll see. Because I think... Oh, wait, our Friday... Or to do... Wait. I spoke too soon. I don't know. I have a couple of things that I gotta juggle around. So, maybe schedule might not be up today. I gotta confirm a couple of things. But yeah, and I might have to move Oblivion. We might be doing something else on Friday, but yeah, plus the background sneeze/nose blowing. Oh, anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Until next time, take care. Bye. two BGMs playing at the same time. Sorry. We are sending the raid over to Isla Yu, by the way, who is playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Please enjoy the next stream. Tell her I said hi. Don't forget to indulge in something nice this weekend, and to work hard throughout the week. We'll see you next week. Thank you to our members. And then, what is this? Oh. I was like, what does this text say? I forgot this was like the Mamana hashtag. I thought that was done with, so I just repurposed it and deleted it from here. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Until next time, bye bye.